Apple Watch in the first 6 hours after its announcement. Perhaps you're getting one for graduation, I don't know. But once available, the Apple Watch sold out immediately. The next wave of availability coming next month. I remember when a watch just told time. Now, a watch tells you virtually everything there is to know. As I understand it, the Apple Watch is an entire computer system accessible at the end of your arm. Do we really want that? I hope you get it. But given the demand, I guess so. I guess that's something that people want. But do we really need a different question? I don't know. There are days when I regret even having a cell phone with its ability to track you down wherever you are, and with the expectation that you're going to answer or get back immediately. But whether we want it, whether we need it, the Apple Watch is here to stay and has transformed the technology that's available to us and our social behavior as well. To me, the Apple Watch has become another symbol, another icon of how things we are accustomed to and take for granted, like a watch, how things change. And change is the only thing that seems to last. Steve Jobs, the late great founder of Apple, once reflected. For the past 33 years, he said, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Today is your graduation from St. John's University, and I'm going to spare you the commencement means beginning, or the today is the first day of the rest of your life speeches. They have their place, but not today. And although I am a priest and bishop, I'm not going to preach a sermon. I've chosen instead to lift up for you and to speak a little bit about change. My advice to you, the graduating class of 2015, is simple, it's direct, and here it comes. You better know how to handle change in life, or you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be successful. Let me get right to it. There are two levels of change in my mind. One here, in the head and in the heart, and the other all around you. Which comes first? That's easy. Change is all around you, and you really have no choice. You were born into this world. No choice. You are in it now, and you make choices. You're going to stay in it until God calls you home. You're accountable for your choices. Oh yes, you can try to stand still while the world spins and constantly changes around you. Or you can change with it. And my friends, if your life really means something to you, you can try to shape the changes. The ship is on the dock, gang. Either you're on board or you're going to be left behind. Hopefully, your St. John's education has successfully introduced you to the rhythms of learning and history, knowledge, technology, and the professions. That's what it's supposed to do, at least in part. Education should change you. Hopefully you are different today than in your freshman year. Hopefully you have changed. You're smarter, you're better, you're wiser. Hopefully more mature and more experienced. Ultimately, more aware that life in this world is not all about you.
That's right.
If you're not different, if you haven't changed as a result of your education, your diploma is just a very expensive piece of paper. The great Prime Minister of Britain, Winston Churchill, got it right when he said, "To improve is to change. To be perfect is to have changed often." You are not just any graduates eagerly leaving just any university behind you. No, today you graduates of St. John's University, a place where Catholic and Vincentian vows have been offered to you and have pride of place alongside of, or better, inside of, the arts, the sciences, the professions. It is my hope today that those values have changed your life. Those values are the reasons that this university exists and why it came to be. With all the academic knowledge and professional competencies that you have achieved here, and you have achieved, and you and your parents should feel proud, your education is only part of what it should have been if you don't know what those values are and what they mean. Catholic, looking out for the other guy. Vincentian, looking out for the poor. If those values have not changed you in here or in here, if they haven't changed you, the way you look at the world, the way you feel about the world, the way the world affects you and moves you to do the good, to do the right, to do what's just, to care about your fellow human beings, especially the poor and people on the margins. If this stuff, all of it works together, folks, your education has been worthwhile. The world will continue to change, hopefully for the better. You will continue to change, hopefully for the better. But most importantly, what's in here, in the brain, what's in the heart here, needs to be a constant influence on the world out there, on the things that change, what's all around us, what's inside us, and the other people that inhabit this planet with us. Mahatma Gandhi said it well. You must be the change you want to see in the world. That's what today is really all about. And so, as Imagine Dragons sings, welcome to the new age. Congratulations, graduates, on this milestone in your life's journey, and the changes it has and will continue to bring as you move on. You won't remember me years from now, but remember this: know how to handle change. For your own sake, do well. For God's sake and the world's, do good. God bless you.